to Us Against the Gods. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play an Geomeric game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the wait list for a campaign slot or getting into a one-shot, because all 8 of the campaigns are currently full. We also have the Patreon over at patreon.com/Geomeric, where we've got some really cool things coming this year, so be sure you join that. It's really neat. Got some cool projects on there we're going to be sharing with you. We also have the YouTube channel where we've got the GM tips, the session clips, the archives, the podcasts. Go check that out. There's tons of stuff for you guys to binge over on the YouTube channel. Go check that stuff out. We also have a clip contest currently going on. Today is the last day to get your clips and timestamps entered for that prize, which is a piece of bubble laser art. If you're interested in getting a piece of that character art as a headshot, toss your clip or timestamp in the clip contest channel in Discord. Automatically entered to win that prize. We'll be doing that drawing tomorrow, immediately after the Beneath Fallen Skies group. So get in there, get those clips and timestamps in there. You can be entered for that prize. Let's get you guys rolling, because it's time to play some D&D, and we got so much to cover today. It's a little crazy. Oh. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. After having done a significant journey, we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a major recap here. The adventure started off here in Nausea, and after having rescued Islar Shodazath from the grips of a mysterious and enigmatic individual in the sewers of the city, you guys have wandered around trying to stop a variety of portals that have been opening throughout the realms. To that end, you traveled Australia and all the way around the continent looking for pieces of the baneful Ashwood Spire, powerful magical staff that has the power to close rifts permanently. You've managed, after getting a lot of political influence in Shatter Shaddai, the Carial Isles, and even Ochukvuk, the Protectorate, etc., to collect all the pieces of the baneful Ashwood Spire, and last week managed to assemble the pieces into a unified whole. As we pick up this week, you guys are in the city of Nausea and have successfully completed that aspect of your mission. You've been told you did a good job by Leslie, and we left with Eowyn having checked in with Mr. Verm and having been promised a favor, if at all possible, to assist. The question becomes for you guys, on this beautiful day here in the hometown that you guys have called a base of operations for the better part of a year, what would you guys like to do?
Is Judas here?
Want to go see Judith? Awesome.
Yeah.
Is everyone together? Eowyn, did you rejoin the party?
Yeah, anyone joined the party.
Understood. Oh.
I mean,
Yes,
we could do that, or I could give the retelling of our tale to the entire consortium up there on stage and recount all of that we've done over the course of the last couple of years.
Sounds like Twilight
Would
wants
you like
to
us
do a
to pick-
performance of it. When was the last time you allowed Twilight to wax eloquent?
I mean, he's supposed to have some sort of duel, right? With Rafina, so why not?
All right.
Go for it, my love. I want to hear it in its entirety.
So,
So we would invite Rafinas, the bard extraordinaire, to the consortium to be a part of this.
all right. How would you like to invite her to join you?
Venus, the bard extraordinaire, lady of the silver tongue, why don't you grace us with your presence?
Interesting. Can I get a persuasion check?
Persuasion. Where is persuasion? There it
The letter
is.
P. All right. So, Raphinus is going to appear here in Nausea. As she arrives, there's a audible hush from the people around you as she takes a very prominent position in the crowd.
Huffet looks around for somebody with a big old thing of wine, ale, something, and she's just like, she's drinking really long and hard.
Twilight, you missed me. I thought our business was completed. Are you still hanging
Raphinus,
on?
every great interaction deserves an encore. And what surprise did I come to Nausea but to be greeted by the great Renatus Basel when he said that we were supposed to have one final interaction.
Well, is this our final interaction, Twilight? Is this
Oh,
what
you know
wanted?
that will never have a curtain call, Raphinus.
Dear. Such a shame. Eventually, you'll stop being infatuated with me.
Huffet coughs into her drink.
So, what's this fascination about today, Twilight?
Well, we finally, well, I won't say finally, but we have a bit of a respite. And since you are such a fascination with our story, I thought what better an opportunity than for you to hear the tale yourself, as well as all of the people here.
Well, I'm not a fan of disclosing much more of my business, but if you'd like, I can tell stories all about you.
Oh no, Raphinus, this is your opportunity to hear it firsthand.
To hear the legends of Twilight's Call?
From the
Sung
man
by
himself.
the bard himself? Well,
Absolutely.
I suppose it'd be a good piece of research to have heard it from this source. After all, how can one enhance upon something without having heard the original? So, are we going to do this in the street, Twilight? Or do you have a more distinguished venue? I understand that money is tight sometimes for adventurers as yourself.
Oh, Raphinus, but everybody has to start somewhere, and everybody has to know where they come from. And you can't build a base without sharing the word to everyone.
Are you saying that you come from the streets? Are you stretching for street cred, Mr. Call?
Oh no, Raphinus. What I'm saying is that everybody should hear the legend for themselves.
Well, let's see what you've got. And she's going to lean against a wall and tossing a silver piece to the shopkeeper. Buy an apple.
I am going to make the performance roll first.
Very well.
Great. No, but I actually will burn the inspiration for this one
Very well.
because,
Very well.
yeah.
I'm 8 that I have to do. All right, so use your inspiration. Cool.
Yep. Much better.
Awesome. And then you feel something as you're about to have the most inspiring performance of your life. You look over at Rafina's, and she smiles, gives you a wink, and with a subtle spell, no one notices her cast the silvery barbs.
Of course you would.
Good.
Yeah.
21 is still pretty good.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, rival, and those undecided who drift between the two, lend me your ears or whatever approximation you've managed to keep attached. Yes, even you, and do not try to ruin this for the rest of us. Rufinus the Great, your presence today is a rarity worthy of note. Even a tale of deserts crossed, storms endured, trials survived, and nightmares defied, a legend is still to be written. I would dare to be remiss to forge such a story without offering you the courtesy you've seen it born. A bloom as rare as you deserves to see the moment a legend take root. May your petals remain unbruised, your wit remain honed, and your thorns exquisitely placed. And to my protege, Olivia, may you listen with wisdom, whispers, learn where shadows teach, and never be seen unless you choose to be. Your craft is subtle, your steps are smoke, and your future beautifully dangerous. Watch closely, little ghost. One day, you will tell legends of your own. I have walked the deserts where the sun bleaches bone and memory alike, where Fort Folly stands half buried in regret, and dragons strafe the skies with fire and frenzy. In Estrella, endurance was not survival. Endurance was defiance. Where the memory of the change maker and Nebula and the fire-breathing worm and the rainbow-scaled drug maker hang unspoken but felt. We have crossed the seas where merry folks sang death beneath and into death of the wave. Where the sanguine hung and hunted beneath the hull. Where octopus tangles and tentacles drugged. Merry depths and into the deeps. With friends dove deep and we drove us. And dove within deeps and into within depths and into the without hesitation. We have crossed into the sands, we have traded insults, we have stared into the depths, and even my dear wife looked at fear with hunger.
Ate it.
We have whispered and traded insults. We have looked at this chaos of the storm. We have looked and faced trials and tribulations. We have carved into the stone. We have looked into the hearts. We have crossed the dragon's horn and into the haunted temples of Thale. We have looked into the siege of Nausea, into the night spire, into the vaults of steel time, where even memory held its breath. And we have extracted promises of celestials and looked at the halted the curses of the Lich and
Do it.
And when we have weighed and tried and measured with the judge himself was found wanted. What was brought before him was found not. What was brought forward was nothing more than hearsay and was found to be not. When looked and found in front of the aisles, where it was nothing more than trials, conspiracies, and fear-mongering. We walked the trials of diplomacy, danced the dance of the blade, won through state and diplomacy, and looked at the bonds of matrimony. We have forged alliances in both ink and blood and breakfast. We have seen kingdoms rise and fall through whispers and shadows, and we have whispered back. We have climbed both mountains and into the depths. We have stared into the rainbows and the chromatics. We have faced both trials, tribulations, and we have both heard the whispers of shadows and shade. We have met the Lady of Shadows, and we are prepared. We have seen what has been and what is to come, and we see what has been feared and what is not. But all of this was a pathway. All of this was a choice. A method and into a desired instinct. This is nothing more than a means. For through friends, through companions, all of this is to remove the incursion of that which was stolen. For I am the son of the grove, the heir of a legacy stolen, the whisper that survives the silence. I have wandered long enough, I have bled long enough, I have waited long enough. The rift, the tear, the plains tremble, the grove calls, and I shall answer. It is time to reclaim what was taken. It is time to go home. It is time to answer the call, and Twilight will answer. All right, that's it for that.
Venus looks at you and begins to applaud. There's a moment where the crowd, somber, looks at you and appreciates the lore you've just exposed them to. While they don't understand everything you've said, it's obvious that this is an epic tale of a powerful adventurer. Rafinas looks at each of them, noting that they've been moved by the oratory. Twilight, there's someone here. And that was quite well. For Twilight's Call, the legend of Twilight and of the Shantaran Grove will continue next year. Please, make yourselves merry and give coins to our powerful bard. And she's going to produce a hat out of nowhere. He throws it on the ground, and coins come raining in. Twilight, you're going to earn 216 gold. Rafinas is going to lean in as the coins are being donated. The crowd is very dense, and for a moment she leans over and says, Got a guest. Called by your message. Don't look now, but she's over there. And he's going to gesture towards one of the alleyways. You look in that direction, Twilight?
Yes.
Awesome. Looking out of the alleyway, observing you, you see Thalia Neverwhirl. She holds a wine glass and raising it aloft, catching your eye, she cheers to you, takes a sip before disappearing into the shadows once again. Rufinus goes, think I have a fan, Twilight.
A guest of yours?
Not of mine, but someone very interested in your legend and mine.
You said you made a promise to my father. Why?
That's not for here. That's not for the streets, Twilight. We should talk privately. With your wife! She speaks up loudly in case someone takes it wrong.
After you.
Covet just nods. Because she's always, when Rufinus is around, she's always got her eye on her.
He smiles and picks up the hat, handing it to you, Twilight. The hat folds. It has a drawstring. It's a sack hat. So, Venus is going to say, I know just the place. A place perfect for private conversations. Will you join me this evening at Giancarlos's restaurant? Serve the best Italian food.
We will be there.
In Italian, I messed up. Should be Bourbonian food, but oh well.
And it's made with love.
Oh yes, it absolutely is. I'll see you then, Twilight. Say 7 o'clock?
We will be there.
I have something I need to do before then. You'll have to excuse me. And she's going to head west from the docks. She just walks away. You can watch her go. This is the first time you've watched Rufinus walk away and not just disappear.
Can you put the name of the restaurant, correct spelling?
Sure. Of course. How? Not like I copy paste things, guys. Rufinus walks away. She's going to be signing autographs as she goes. Twilight, a couple of little individuals will come up to you. One of them looking more cuddly than the rest, but carrying a massive morning star on his shoulder. His furry demeanor is very obviously a bugbear in origin. He's got a little scar over his right eye. He comes up to you. Mr. Twilight, that was a really good story.
Thank you, Gur.
Yeah, Gur. Can you tell me a short story, Mr. Twilight?
There once was a bugbear with a big mace. He hit really hard with it.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It did lots of damage.
Lots of damage to someone's face. You, Mr. Twilight. You're the best part ever.
Thank you, Gur.
He's going to give you a hug around the shin.
He pats him on the head.
Does not release the hug.
He's so cute. But I wouldn't want to get hit by that mace, that's for sure.
He's still hugging
I
you.
need to go now. I need to go now.
Roll a persuasion check as you start walking and he is still attached to your leg. Oh, okay, Mr. Twilight. Sorry. I have to give over to Miss Lotley. Have a good day, Mr. Twilight.
You too.
You're so cool. You're so cool, Mr. Twilight. Hey, Mr. Twilight?
Yes, Gur.
I really want more stories. Next time you're in town, can I have more stories?
We will see.
But Mr. Twilight, I need more stories. The stories are so good, Mr. Twilight.
Find Olivia. She's been training really, really hard.
Oh, she tells stories now? She keeps telling me, reach for the pockets. Did I do good, Mr. Twilight? Can I get a perception check from Twilight's call? Shooting for a 5. Yeah. He's trying to, while talking to you, trying to pick your pocket.
Keep trying, nigger.
Okay. He's just gonna grab the purse and try to pull it off your belt.
No, that's mine.
Oh, okay, Mr. Twilight. Oh, you said keep trying. I do my best.
Have a good day.
Right, Mr. Twilight. Mr. Twilight, you're so cool. Have you ever considered having an assistant?
Olivia is my protege.
What about a squire? I could be your sub-squire.
You'll have to talk to Olivia about that one.
But Mr. Twilight, I don't want to be your subscriber.
We're looking at sending out a newsletter, but we're not there yet.
Oh, okay, Miss
Yeah,
Kevin.
send him out on a quest.
Yes, I'm doing a quest. What kind of quest should I do, Mr. Twilight? As he stands at attention in front of you.
You need to come up with 2 stories of your own.
2 stories. I got them. Ready? Story number 1. I ate a banana for breakfast, and I pooped big on the floor. Story number 2. I listened to Twilight's Call, the whole legend, and I didn't fall asleep. So good. Twilight's Call, the Bard, makes every story so great.
And then the last quest I've got for you is see how you can help out Brad.
Brad doesn't let me help. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. I can do it, yo. I'm a subscriber.
I believe in you, girl.
Believer, I'm a subscriber. Excuse me, I'm a subscriber! And he goes running off.
The price of stardom, my dear friend.
Alright, where were we?
You are currently near the docks where you just performed in front of the Shattered Jackal.
Alright.
Comet wanted to go to visit Judith's Intricacies and Oddities prior to meeting up with Rufinus.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay. Do that. Sorry if I'm rubbing at my eyes today. The allergens today are horrendous. Alright, well, you guys go to Judith's Intricacies and Oddities. The famed magic shop is right where you left it. as if you guys never left at all. As you come up to the very nicely clean door, you're able to open it, and you hear the familiar jingle of the bell over the door. Ding, ding! As you come inside, the smell of apples and cinnamon wash across you, welcoming and friendly. Judith smiles from behind the counter. Twilight's Call, Covet Von Sin, Ayla Taylor, Eowyn Faye, even Islaren. And my goodness, who is this magnificent creature?
Hello, I'm Winkle.
Judith Winkle's my husband.
Wait, my goodness. What
She
a
works with.
very fortunate young man. She comes around and is going to come directly up to you, Boykle, and hold out her hand to you.
I take her hand and kiss her on the back of the hand and says, "A pleasure to meet you."
She smiles at you broadly.
Gar.
Press a button. We couldn't hear it. It was. I know you can do this.
And she's going to give you a big hug, Winkle.
And I am smiling because someone has spoke to me in my language. And I look over to Aylin and go, "He's nice." Oh, nothing, dear.
She smiles, and
You
Ayla,
forget, I also speak Musatar.
do you?
Yes, when we first met, I spoke to him in Musatar because I didn't know if he knew Common or not.
She smiles at you. You are a very lucky woman.
I think I am.
She smiles at Winkle. It's very nice to meet you, sir, for the first time. Welcome
It's a
to my
pleasure to
humble
meet you.
shop. Winkle, as you look into the shop, you realize the space in here is vastly larger than it is on the outside. As you look to the left, you can see 100 aisles of magic items. There are display mannequins that are moving and posing with suits of armor and cloaks. Various robes are being displayed by spirits and exhibited for your viewing. It's a fantastical place. So, what brings you back to Nausea?
We are getting ready to go plane hopping.
Oh dear. So, it's time for some purchases, obviously.
Yes.
You're here for more than that, though. After all, planes hopping isn't what I see on Covet's mind right now. True.
There's much that I need to figure out and secure.
Of course. So, where are we going?
Home.
The Fey realms.
Well, that's an interesting mix. Are you going home, to the Fey realms in general, or are you going to the Shintara Grove immediately?
Yes.
That's the problem.
If you're going to the Shintaran Grove immediately, then you need very well equipped. Because once you go, there's only a few people that I know of who've managed to escape it.
We're going to be fighting against an Arc-Fae. So, yeah. Any suggestions? Because she uses that word specifically. Suggestions. Because she doesn't want to use the word help because she's trying to get that out of her vocabulary now.
The suggestion I have to make out of concern for such good customers is to not go.
It's not an option.
I had to make it regardless because it's the only safe choice, you understand?
If we don't go and she brings the spire, closer to her, but she's like, if where it's easily seen, and she's like, if we don't go and we don't close these portals, the portals will continue to bleed onto the material plane, and we can't allow that to happen.
No, I suppose not. Well, how much gold do you have to spend? Because I'm afraid, due to a variety of circumstances, I'm all tapped out of charity at the moment.
She looks at Judith and says, and with absolute honesty, she's like, I have about 14,000 gold right now.
Oh, that's a significant amount.
Scrolls of Revivify.
Plus assortment of gems. And diamonds.
Let's
No, keep the diamonds. Keep the diamonds. There's reasons.
Want to keep the diamonds? Very well. So, 14,000 gold to work with. And going to the Shintaran Grove. Well, there's a lot of things you could take. I could give you individual items, or were you looking for something uniquely powerful?
Cabot looks at the group and she's like, uniquely powerful, but at the same time, I'm very much afraid that we may need scrolls of Revivify or Resurrection, Greater Restoration, things like that.
So
We're not exactly certain.
I believe you're going to die.
I'd rather prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Well, you can do that, of course.
Unless you had something else in mind.
Well, there are certain things that have come into my possession lately that would go directly counter to the forces of the Shintaran Grove. One of them specifically, but it's very expensive. Tune of 12,000 gold.
Is it?
Beat that?
What is it?
Oh, what's this? And she's going to open a locked case and pull out a hilt of a sword. There's no blade on it. The hilt looks very mundane. It's got twisted metal grip with a sign of a sun as the pommel. Crossguard is curved forward. This was relinquished by an assassin lately. They'll no longer need it, of course. but it's the perfect thing to face against the darkness. The blade of a former paladin of Usil, sun god.
It's a paladin sword,
Indeed.
as you said. And she looks directly at Islauren. Is this something you could use?
Looks like this.
I'm 99% sure I recognize that out of character, or would I recognize that in character?
Roll a religion check, as this is technically a divine sword. With a 14, I'm going to say no.
16.
A 16. I will give you the name of it, but I'm not going to tell you what it does with the 16. This is a very powerful thing. Twilight knows. And the whole
But he knows the tenets of Usul too.
Sorry?
I bet he knows the tenets of Usul too.
Oh yeah, he knows the tenets of Usul for sure. If you would like to find out more about those, join us on Friday mornings for the Devote Sea Dogs.
Jeez, I feel very called out.
Isn't this the Sunblade?
It is.
That is a sunblade.
I don't know what it does, but it's powerful.
It forms a blade of radiance.
As they say, it's on the tin. It's a concentrated beam of sunlight held by a grip that allows you to wield it against shadow creatures. It's hard to come up with something more apropos for attacking the Shintaran Grove. There's, of course, a Staff of Healing, if you wanted that. That also costs 14,000 gold.
Is any of this anything that you guys could use? I don't want to go into the Fey realms unprepared.
Also these. And she's going to display some gauntlets that look really fancy. These could be handy. There's a stick, a rod made of metal that seems to have a leathery surface to it. That could also be handy.
I didn't get the gauntlet.
Gauntlets?
I didn't. There it goes.
Now, each of you does have a cloak of protection, I'm sure, yes?
I do
Well,
know.
I got something different, but
I have, and she pulls the slit of her skirt to the side and shows her the tattoo that she has.
She smiles.
I'll show her the cloak that I made.
She smiles at the tattoo. Now that's some good artwork. Behind you, you hear a low whistle. And
I will glare at the dwarf.
the dwarf behind you guys is currently in trouble with Judith as he is observing Covet's leg.
He was in trouble with Twilight too.
Yep.
With that, she
he shrugs at
closes her
Twilight.
skirt.
Sorry.
I have a basic cloak of protection. Do you have anything stronger?
Unfortunately, cloaks of protection only come in one variety.
Okay. I was just wondering. I do have a couple of things I would like to offer the group first to see if they want it. And if they don't, I would like to sell them to you if I could.
Very well.
One is an amulet of the devout with a +1,
Very well.
and the other one is a shield with a +1.
Very well. I'll gladly purchase both of those for 1,000 gold total. As far as magic items, there's a ring of resistance. You could choose one of necrotic resistance. That could assist you.
You have to attune to it, though, don't you?
Yes.
I don't want to take off anything I'm attuned to.
May be at the most powerful point that you can be.
Do you have anything for a non-magical Musatar?
She looks at you. Awesome. And there's something that might work. Double check because it might work for you. I have to double. She's going to smile at you. I have something that's a little bit unique. And she's going to walk over and take you down several aisles. It's a little disconcerting because the aisles she's taking you down have a lot of saddles, tack, blankets, and bridles, harnesses, Boinkle. Before she brings you to a set of shoes, metal horse shoes. These could help you. They're not too expensive. I can part with them for 1,500 gold.
What would they do for me?
He's going to smile.
I look and go. That means I'll take them.
Very well. As you hand her the gold, she's going to hand you horseshoes of a zephyr, which allows you to ignore difficult terrain.
This is glorious. Oh my god.
So yeah, you literally can run across difficult terrain and ignore it completely. You also leave no tracks whenever you move.
Oh, Indian moose.
Did you say Indian moose?
Yes.
But you are an Indian moose.
Yep.
All right. Now that you have the capacity of counting coup,
This is unbelievable.
Aowen, are you interested in that sunblade?
I think I'm fine with what I have.
You sure? We're going to a place that's really, really dark.
You have a point. Would it be helpful there?
in the dark,
Uh,
any source of light is going to be helpful. The Shintaran Grove, your dark vision will be limited. It's not great. I do have something that you may benefit from, just looking at your equipment. And gesture. Perhaps this. And check the price of it. It's expensive, but I have a collection of maces that may be upgrades for you. This one here is most notable interest. She shows a +3 mace. Aowen. It's 16,000 gold, or we could go somewhat cheaper. For 4,000, I can equip you with this +2. Eowyn, do you want to buy the +2 weapon?
I don't think anyone has enough gold for that.
I know for a fact that Eowyn has not added gold to their character sheet in about 4 months of gaining gold. So
I keep forgetting.
I know for a fact that Eowyn has plenty of gold to buy the +2 weapon, and I believe if it's the one purchase you do, you can get the +3, or you can do something different. Up to you.
Well, since it's a dark place, I think I'll pass on that and get the sunblade.
The Sunblade, very well. Eowyn buys the Sunblade. That's going to take all but 1,000 of your gold, Eowyn.
yeah. I was gonna let you deal with that, Jan.
What are we trying to add or delete from the character sheet, Kayla?
I sold those 2 pieces of equipment to Judith, and she paid me 1,000 gold. So I'm trying to take the 2 pieces off. The amulet of the devout with a +1, and the shield with a +1, and then add in 1,000 gold, and it won't let me do it.
Up at the top right-hand side of D&D Beyond, does it say sign in, or are you signed in up there?
It says sign in.
I need you to sign in prior to doing that. Because right now, it's just showing you the character sheet and does not recognize that you were the owner. I hope that helps.
How much gold is anyone supposed to have?
Eowyn was supposed to have 13,000 gold. Spending 12,000 of it on the Sunblade would leave you with 1,000 gold behind. Eowyn was rich. Still is. Just in items as opposed to coin. Now, something I can give you regarding the Shintaran Grove that I will not charge for. is knowledge. As I give everyone the opportunity to grab their notebooks. The Shintaran Grove is a dangerous place, and I've gathered some intelligence from some individuals who have been there. If you seek to teleport there, you may find yourselves consumed by darkness. The way that others have attempted to travel there and have managed to return is by visiting the city of Bilgewater, a horrific place that is tainted by the Shintaran Grove. Still, it holds some goodness in its heart. Several of the people there fight off the shadows. You may wish to visit Trinket's Trunkets, as he is a unique individual who stands against the darkness. I don't know much about the individual, as I've never met them, but by reputation they're a former adventurer who's retired to Bilgewater. There's an inn in Bilgewater that will put you up, and there are vessels there that you can purchase. They will not rent the vessels, though, because they do not view it as a purchase that can be returned. They view any trip to the Shintaran Grove to be a one-way trip. You'll need to have coins or some way to transport yourself across the water.
It has been a long time. What kind of coin do they trade in?
Primarily silver.
Heard. Do they still have a bartering system? It's been so long.
They do, but there's not much that the fishermen of Bilgewater will want. They don't seek riches or pretty things. Functional is the best way to work with the fishermen. That or the coins. So, remember that before you go. Now, Covet, you've stated that you were going home as well as to Shintaran Grove. Are you intending to visit your homeland?
Twilight will give Covet a pointed look.
You need to meet your in-laws at some
Twilight
point, my
just
love.
shudders.
Think that we probably need to go to Ashelion at some point.
Remember,
Twilight will look at Judith. Do you happen to have a appropriate gift for an in-law?
a Fey appropriate gift for an in-law. She looks over past you at the dwarf and then back at you. Twilight, I'm going to share a secret. A secret that I've learned over several hundred years. The one thing that any in-law truly desires is devotion to their child. Outside of that, there's no other gift that was acceptable. And without it, everything else falls flat.
No, Twilight is utterly devoted to Covet. All you have to do is watch them.
And be yourself, Twilight. But perhaps an edited version?
We're talking about the fake courts of Ashelion.
Indeed. They love the tea, Twilight. They love the drama in the show. Give it to them, and they'll appreciate it. What I'm telling you, Twilight's Call, is 3 letters that every person in society finds uncomfortable and yet desires for themselves. You know the 3 letters, Twilight's Call?
What are the 3 letters, Judith?
P, D, A. The public displays of affection. It's what all of the Fae Court want to see and are scandalized by. It's what will spread the stories. That's what they want.
And Twilight will take Covet's hand. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Covet?
That's cringy.
Oh,
Judith is going to smile. You can do better than that.
Twilight.
Oh yeah.
You're better. You're much better than that. Just relax and be you. That sounded like a bad imitation of Charles Boyer.
When he does, I love you, I love you, I love you, she pries her hand out of his and just kind of rubs it on the side of her outfit, going, ew.
Judith looks after Twilight's Call. He'll relax once he's uncomfortable. Trust me.
It's been forever. It's been, what, 20 years?
They haven't technically. I mean,
No, since we've been back to the fair.
oh, we were young. We were young.
Covet, Twilight, you're
Eh.
both still young. Act like it. Scandalize the court. Have fun with it. They'll appreciate it.
What colors are in this year? Do you know?
I don't.
All right.
I try to avoid engagements with the Fey Realms. You see, I don't exactly get along with those courts. Something about past wrong.
I'm certain whatever happened, that there is a story there, and you will tell me one day.
What comes out of your mouth because of the wards in this place is, I'm certain there's a story about this, and I hope that you'll tell me about it someday.
Yeah, I'll switch my Wi-Fi. Sorry, guys.
So, is there anything else that I can do for you? I know that you tend to be imaginative, Twilight. Mr. Boinkle, I hope that I've been able to serve you appropriately.
Thank you, my lady. Yeah, she'll be able to ride.
Before.
All right. Oh,
I'm sending you a message.
okay. Message. Ooh. I don't think you have the capacity to do that last part. But are you going to ask her?
Well, if I don't have that capacity, could scrolls be possible?
Yes, for someone who has that spell on their spell list.
Not even to learn?
You're not a wizard, Harry.
Oh, I didn't know it was a wizard spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Wizards learn and add spells to their characters through scrolls.
Well, it was just the
Ayla's got the spell.
it was just the
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
spell?
planar shift.
Yep. Ayla can cast it.
Yeah.
You don't have to have it. We had this conversation.
Once again. It's okay. All right, but the first part
But
of
the
the
first
of
part,
the
sure, absolutely, you can
Yeah.
do that.
how much that would that run us, including the components?
Sure. The components for that cost 300 gold each, and level spell. That's going to be 500 gold each of it.
Okay.
You wish to buy them? She has 5 of them.
I'll buy all 5.
Very well. You spend 2,500 gold, and she's going to give you a complimentary scroll case with a very fancy calligraphy J on the cap. After all, you don't want those getting ruined by rain.
No. And she looks at the group and she says, "There's 5 scrolls of Revivify in here. I know that you and Awen can cast this if you prepare the spells, but just in case, if you don't have them prepared, I have scrolls just in case. So, you know me, prepare for the worst, hope for the best." And so she'll take that and she will slide it into the party inventory.
All right. Anybody else want to buy anything from its intricacies or oddities, or ask her any questions? No?
You get to pull up in the inventory.
Sure.
Need any components for the plane ship spell?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Need the tuning. So you can buy the planar tuning fork worth 250 gold. If you want to buy that, you can. She has one tuned to the Fey realm.
You have one that is. You have another one that is tuned to the material plane.
She smiles, of course.
Well, it would be difficult if we could not get back.
Now, I don't need that if I'm casting, correct?
You do. It's a
It's
component.
for component.
Yep.
I was just looking. I don't see it listed. That's why I was asking.
Yep. 250 gold down at the bottom of the spell.
Okay. All right. Well, then I need.
Need the 2 tuning forks. One for the material plane, one for the Fey realms. The one for the material planes, it looks like just a regular tuning fork. The one for the Fey realms looks like a flower. Weird. All right. Ask Robbie. She loves tuning. No, we're not. You just have
Cam,
to
send
create scroll and make a note that it's of Revivify.
Okay.
I'll
Yes?
Sorry, thinking as I'm starting to say stuff. I will offer her one of the 1,000 gold astral diamonds for the 2 tuning forks, as well as 2 beads of a necklace of fireball.
Very well. We'll do that trade. Anything else you guys want from Judith's oddities? You can always come back if you.
For 3 scrolls of greater restoration.
Okay.
How much would that be?
Restoration. You guys haven't had a shopping episode. Greater restoration is going to be. Oh. So, Greater Restoration, she only has 3 of these. Those are going to be 740 gold each.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Cool.
And that was 4,000 GM.
Yes.
Okay.
Could I see if she would buy this iron stone of protection?
Yeah, she'll buy that. Iron Stone of Protection will buy that for 1,000 gold. Give you a good deal on that one because of reasons.
He's such a nice moose person.
I'm not going to answer that, but to a degree that is accurate. We're going to chalk it up to the conversation that Winkle and she had. Which is fun because neither of us know what they said.
That is true.
Oh, I know what she said. Cool.
I have a scimitar that I would. No, I need it's a scimitar +2. That's probably something I need to sell to Charmelon, right?
Sell
Or
it to her.
can I do it? Okay. I'd like to sell that.
Right. Weapons are 4,000, so she's going to give you 3,000 gold for that. We'll gladly take that off your hands and let some future adventurer buy a +2 scimitar.
Yeah, I have a +1 spear I would like to get rid of also.
We'll give you 750 gold for it.
That works.
Liquidation sale today at Judith's Intricacies and Oddities.
GM, we've ended up with something that I'm going to link it in chat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
How much would we get for that?
She's gonna smile at you. I will trade you the Sunblade for this. You'd like? Or did someone buy the Sunblade?
Nobody's bought the Sunblade,
Nobody
as far
yet?
as I know.
Okay.
Unless Aowen was talking about it, but I don't know whether that was a done deal.
I thought I did.
Yeah. Anyone bought the Sunblade. So
Yep, she did.
yeah. She's going to give you guys 14,000 gold for this. You don't want to use it, Twilight?
I can use this instead of the rapier.
I mean, there's just a chance of, you know,
Mhm.
cutting off limbs.
On critical miss, losing an arm.
Or your head.
Oh, that's nothing useful.
It's very risky.
Personally.
What's the worst that could happen?
Hey, that's my
You could
line.
die and I have to use revivify.
That's up to you, my love. But just know, if you die,
To kill you.
I will revive you, and then I will chew you again. And it will be slow and painful.
Just like he likes it.
And he won't like it.
I call BS based off the smile on his face on the webcam.
Yeah, we'll stop storage it for the 14,000.
You're gonna sell it for 14,000 gold instead of using this supremely powerful item? Very well. As you sell what is effectively a Vorpal weapon, the rest of the campaigns are like, yay, it's available again.
I mean,
How would it? So, with this being shared, how you say it's a Vorpal weapon. For those of us that don't understand what that means, what does that mean?
Oh, if you critically fail, it decapitates you. It's great. Vorpal weapons on a critical success decapitate their target. This one doesn't decapitate the enemy, but it does deal an additional 4d10 radiant damage. And it can... Oh, actually, this one does. On a critical hit, this weapon can bisect or decapitate a target in a single swing. It's a Vorpal sword. You can instantly kill things on a critical hit.
But on a critical miss, you could decapitate yourself.
True.
So, I'm just saying, we have had some really good rolls, but we are known as us against the gods for a reason. So,
And I will tell you that inspiration does not allow you to re-roll the d6 at the end. You can re-roll a critical failure, yes, but
so it can reroll the d20 to get rid of the forcing of the d6.
correct. I love how nervous Coven is right now. She is literally bringing her face like I do during lore sessions. Meanwhile, Twilight has the Joker's grin on.
What I'm thinking is, wouldn't this be great for a moose?
It would be great for a moose who crits on a very low number. I believe you're critting on an 18 now.
But it's a short sword. Aren't you great weapon master?
Yeah.
You can use a short sword regardless of being great weapon master. It just isn't ideal. That's up to y'all. Look, I just present challenges and temptations, and this is exactly it.
So Sunblade going to the moose two-handed would be amazing.
Nope. Awen bought the Sunblade for himself.
Yeah.
Awen's got the sun. Awen's got the sunblade.
Oh well.
All right. So, Winkle, do you want to take this from Twilight if he'll let you have it?
Ayla said no.
Ayla said no.
She's like, I've been part of this campaign too long.
We're not taking you out yet. If anybody's going to take you out, it'll be me.
You know what happens if he fails and loses the left or right leg on Winkle, right? You know what you get? Ground beef.
Oh, tasty ground beef.
Right.
But I'd lose my mount that way too.
What y'all do in the bedroom's up to y'all.
No, I'm talking about the gauntlets
Tripod
he
turns
just
into a
got.
bipod.
Talking about the gauntlets he just got.
Not gauntlet. They were horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
Is Lauren, I love it when you talk numbers like that. You see, that makes sense to me.
For real.
It's like this weapon will like cost you a limb very, very quickly. Unless like you're able to get advantage on every attack with it or reroll like
Yeah.
but
That's my
4d10
thought.
extra damage is juicy. So like it's not like there's use cases for it for sure.
Did you
Like-
also
I mean-
count in there the fact that you
Ooh.
critically succeed and kill something in one hit?
See, I am not putting you know,
Yeah, my words exactly.
Oh.
That-
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will wait the 1 in 720 chance of just instantly dying higher than the 1 in 20 chance of instantly killing a target. Because you need to survive a lot of targets to finish a campaign.
Just
Yes.
tossing it out there.
I don't think I've ever seen any of us hem and haw over a weapon.
I know,
at all
right?
in this
It's so
entire
good.
campaign.
It's so good.
The thing is, the weapon is either really, really good or really, really bad. One or the other. And the other thing is that in order for anything to happen, you've got a crit. Either a critical miss or a critical hit.
Well,
Otherwise,
it does deal 22 extra damage per hit on average. Which,
Yeah.
like, is really good.
yeah, I'll
That
agree
is.
with that. But the bottom line is, I don't think it's that necessary to have.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally with you there.
Agreed.
Well, I just don't want it because
That's
I'm
just
a
me.
coward.
No, not a coward. Not a
You
coward.
said the thing of intellect. Come on, use your head.
Oh, the other one? Okay.
Wow.
Winkle, don't you crit on an 18?
Yeah.
What does that do to the numbers, this Lauren?
15%
15.
chance to kill anything on one swing.
It doesn't change the numbers at all, does it? I'm not a numbers person in that regard. I can't do it in my
I
head.
really don't think it's a good
I mean,
idea.
the number, the like it could be something that like kills every target on one swing, and I'd still say like that chance that you just like lose a limb or die instantly is like just a huge risk.
The
One of us
survivors,
has already lost a limb. We don't need anybody else to do
That'll
that.
be twinsies.
the survivors in the group are cringing at the weapon. That's why you guys have not used it in, I think, the 6 or 8 months that you've had it in the party
I
inventory.
think we've had it almost a year.
Yeah, we've had it
Yeah,
for
I don't want it. I don't want it.
because all of us are sitting here looking at it going,
This is something you guys don't have to buy. It's something you already have.
Oh, it's been sitting in the party inventory, and I've been staring at it
All
for
of
a
it?
long
Oh, yeah.
time.
The fun
Oh,
part
yeah.
for me is I'm going to be the devil's advocate here, and you guys could, at some point, be like, all right, we need to use this now in order to try for the critical strike, and just risk it for the biscuit on a single swing. but tossing that out there.
Oh, that especially going now that I've got the magical secret that I just got.
See, I know how to tempt people with gear that I've given them. Just tossing it out there. You could sell it, and it can be gone. 14,000 gold pays for a ton of potions, guys. Do you want 280 potions of healing?
Or mana potion.
That's a good one. I like mana potions.
The mana potions, you can buy 14 mana potions.
280 to 14. Unstable healing potions?
You could buy, let's see, at 4,000, buy 3. So yeah, up to you guys.
Sell it.
Sell it. All right. Winkle says sell it. He's not going to use it, and he's the one who'd probably get the biggest bang for the buck out of it.
Good boy, good boy, good boy.
Is Winkle's tail swooshing?
It's kind of twirling in a little circle.
Uh-huh. That's because you found that spot, right, Ayla?
Right, right. It's right long here, right behind his ear.
For those who can't see the webcam, apparently that is the spot. We learn more about Winkle every day.
So 14,000 gold, roughly.
14,000 gold. Twilight, do you sell it? You're the only person still being a hanger-on here.
Yeah, we sell it.
Very well. Ashitoka Energy Blade has been sold to Judith. I get to put that back on the market.
Okay, because that was a group thing. I'm going to put the 14,000 in the group
Sure.
coin.
Sure.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, you don't happen to have any more Australian fire blooms on you, would you?
Unfortunately, they've all been purchased recently. Are you familiar with a woman, a tiefling woman, about 5'6", 5'7", very slender, very attractive young lady?
You know, I've come across several tieflings, but which one? I mean, does she have a name?
She does, but she asked me not to share it.
Is she associated with a consortium?
She looks at you and is going to utter words that you will appreciate. I'm not at liberty to say.
She smiles. Confidentiality is most important. But she thinks she knows who it could be.
Does she?
Just by hearing her name. Could it have been Belhiri?
Judith is going to smile and is going to a minor illusion of the woman in question. The woman in question who purchased the Australian fire blooms looks like this.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah.
I know her. And she nods and understands. I understand why the confidentiality is so important.
Indeed.
And she looks at the group, except for, and says, "Sorry, Winkle, you wouldn't know her, but the rest of the group would. We've all seen her at least once."
Refresh
Yeah.
my memory.
She was, the tiefling that was in the library?
Yep, I'm going to send you a note, Islarin.
You wouldn't happen to have a better longbow than I have?
All right.
I have many longbows. Which bow do you have now?
Give me a second.
I still find myself referring to you as Dubwinkle. So,
I'm trying to figure it out.
you have a longbow.
He can do better.
Yeah, you don't have a good longbow. You have a crappy longbow.
So I need a new one.
Yes, you do. How much gold do you have? You have 3,000 gold?
Yes.
Okay.
His wife has got a lot more, so don't worry about the gold.
She
Oh,
looks
fair.
over at you. Really? Are you going to foot the bill?
Let me buy it for him. I never bought him a wedding present, so let me buy it for him.
How much are you willing to spend on this bow?
I have some platinum also, so
How much do you have, Ayla?
I have 16 platinum and 11,000 gold.
All right. So you have 11,160 gold equivalent. So if the two of you combined together, you could buy him a +3 longbow.
Yeah, that would be good.
Ooh, I love you forever.
Oh my lord.
All right. Remember those magic 3 letters? I think that's what's going on here. As Ayla
No.
purchases a very elaborate bow. It's black and has swirls of tan wood in there. The composite bow is recurved and limbs are exceedingly strong. It's going to take someone like Winkle in order to bend this bow and string it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So how much is the price?
The total sell price was 16,000 gold, and she's going to be giving you a steal on that. So
Okay.
it's going to cost Winkle and you everything you have.
All right.
So
No
scratch
problem.
off your gold.
Problem.
You have be broke.
I have a medallion of thoughts that I need to sell.
Ooh, don't need that, do you?
I can't because I'd have to attune to it, I believe.
Right?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, she'll give you 4,000 gold for that. Oh, the stuff that you don't need. That's the medallion of thoughts. Oh. And yes, mentioning the fact that the Stray Fire Blooms purchased by that individual was a lore drop for another campaign. Awesome.
What is the name of this thing?
It's a longbow +3. I'll get it added to your character sheet. And
Okay.
just set up your accurate shot.
No problem.
Anything else you guys need from Judith?
No, I think what I need to get now is something from Charnellen.
Your vote.
So I'll have to wait.
Right.
Winkle turns, grabs hold of Ayla, pulls her up, gives her the biggest hug and kiss ever.
Reminds me of Winkle and Twilight at Disney.
Oh God.
He
Story
didn't kiss
is Winkle got Twilight a sword.
Oh,
A real broadsword.
did Twilight kiss Winkle?
Yes.
Yes, and there's photographic evidence, and it's great.
On the top of his head.
Yeah, I feel too. Love.
Awesome. That's really.
We're heading out. I'm gonna hand Twilight a longbow +1 that I had borrowed from him a really long time ago. But
Yeah, just so
yeah. Zorn would give it to you to sell if you wanted to. But
yeah,
probably
we'll
not the
liquidate
right-
all of that.
All right, Winkle. If you refresh your character sheet, shots have been all updated and everything's. Hit F5. Yep.
Before we go anywhere, Aowen, are you sure you have everything you need?
Twilight, she does have 10 of those.
And how much are they a piece?
Those are 400 gold each. You want to spend
All right,
4,000
buy
gold
out.
on those?
Yes, you will.
Okay. Great. That's everybody for everything, yes?
I'd actually like to buy
That's
one more
all I
thing.
had.
One more thing, Jackie.
A full necklace of fireballs, please.
A full necklace of fireballs?
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
I think I have enough gold for that.
Necklace of fireballs. And you're going to buy the one with the beads on it?
Yep. With inflation?
Holy, sorry. 6 beads, yes. 7,680 gold.
I got it, and I still have plenty of gold left.
Someone's a saver.
I am.
I have been, but he needed a bow.
Uh-huh. We've done it with a little ribbon, but decided to give him a big weapon.
Before I go any farther, guys, do you want me to break up that 14,000 in the party inventory and give it and split it to everybody?
That might help two of us.
2 of you are broke. At least you have love.
Yes, we do. It won't feed us, but that's okay.
Everybody gets 2,333. 2,333. Gold.
There you go. I put that in the chat for you. How much gold you guys get from the...
Do we need a bag of holding?
I have a bag of holding.
Nah, I have a sack, an actual bag of holding.
Yeah, I have a bag of holding.
Okay.
In there, I have a crowbar, a crossbow. Okay, cool. Basic odds and ends. I've got plenty of room in there. It's pretty much empty now. How much would I need to cross off my character sheet in gold wise for components for everything?
Or as long as it's less than 100 gold, we ignore the component cost.
Okay.
That was asked in sessions.
Just making sure.
You weren't there, though. The only member of the party who was at session 0 is Islarin.
Yeah. The founding member.
Yeah. All I have to do is kill off Islarin and it'll be good.
Hey, wait a second.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can't lose one of my best friends. That didn't work.
Can you feel the love?
I love the fact that you guys know I'm choking instantly. I hate killing player characters. The only reason I keep that kill list on Twitch is someone asked for it. All right. So, ready to depart Judith's intricacies and oddities?
Yep.
Awesome. So, after a significant shopping session, Judith is going to look at you all before you leave. I did have this, and it might be a nice reminder. And she's going to reach underneath the counter and pull out a small onyx box, about 4 inches by 4 inches by about 2 inches tall. Looks like a little jewelry box made of a single gemstone. She places it on the counter and opens it. This might belong to you, Twilight. This was brought to me by an associate of mine, and it might remind you of home. As she opens it and rotates the box so you can see the contents, there is a single black acorn in the box. He said that he got this from the Shataran Grove, and that I should give it to someone who would appreciate it. I hope you appreciate it, Twilight's Call. And she slides it across the counter to you. If you manage to make it back home, send it. Alright? What are you trying to do with the Art of the Grove's breath?
Want to make sure that there's still life in the acorn. Not necessarily wanting to make sure that I don't want it to sprout right now. I just want to make sure that there's still a spark of life in it.
Then we're going to hold off casting this for now, and this is going to have to be a mystery until you do cast it.
Okay.
But approximately 3-4 weeks ago, a month ago, someone redeemed 100,000 channel points and you guys needed your story item. So here you go.
GM Purd.
This is the one time that you guys have gotten any loot in a month. So, here you go.
So what's the name of it?
You can call it the Black Acorn. And I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm not going to give you any more lore about it until you guys can investigate it or learn about it through other means. All that Judith knows about it is what she has presented to you so far. Which is saying something, because Judith is a pretty intelligent individual who knows a lot of things, but that's all she knows about this one. Twilight, if you'd like, you can roll a history check. Thank you. Do not know anything more about this than what has been said. But you're the only one who would know, so unfortunately, that's where we're at.
So Twilight will thank Judith. This will go a long way, but much has to happen before we can do anything.
Indeed. Farewell.
And he will put it in his backpack.
As you guys walk out the door, the cheerful bell dings over the door. You can head out into the town. The air is fresh, and you see smell the sea air.
I would like to get some armor for Absinthe again. The armor he's got is kind of cracked and falling apart. I don't know if Charnellan can fix it, but I would like to make sure that it's usable or get him new armor.
Very well. So, you're going to go visit Charnellan, the blacksmith here in Nausea. As you wait in line, you are greeted by the friendly face of Charnellan, the best blacksmith in all of Nausea. How's it going, Covet? And he just comes in, disregarding everything, and just gives you the biggest bear hug. Picking you bodily up off the ground, he picks you up with the bear hug. His flesh is hot to the touch. Long time no see. He puts you back down. How's it going, Twilight? He reaches out and grabs you by the forearm, Twilight, and pulls you into a hug as well, picking you bodily up off the ground.
Where else can we find gear that survives the 7 seas and all the continents across Toivo?
Damn straight. Where do you get it? At Charnellan.
From Charnellan.
So, what can I do for you today?
So Covet pulls out this little thing of armor and has Absinthe crawl up on her shoulder, and as he circles her neck a couple of times, he settles right on the back of her neck. His tail wrapping around her arm on one side, and he's just kind of settled his head on the other.
Oh, who's this little
and
guy?
She's like, this guy has been incapacitated for a while, and unfortunately his armor was not able to be used, and it's kind of cracked and falling apart and things like that because I was trying to take care of him and that sort of thing, so it kind of fell to the wayside. So is there any way to repair this, or do I need to purchase another set of armor for my little guy here?
He looks at it. Oh, this is kind of heavy for him anyway, isn't it?
Well, it was leather, and that's the kit that I could find.
Well,
so
I can't exactly do leather, but tell you what I can do. I can give you a recommendation to the best leathersmith, leather worker here in Nausea. Guaranteed, my personal endorsement. And you can tell them that Charnellan sent you.
Understood. Charnellan sent me.
Right. And just go through that door right over there. And he points literally on the same side of the street next door.
Okay.
Next door, there's a sign as you leave Charnellan's place. The sign is flowery and calligraphied. It has 2 letters, LL.
LL.
Yep.
Wait a minute. What was his daughter's name?
Roll a history check.
24. Lila?
I
Layla?
will send this to you, Covet.
Um, Latley? Am I pronouncing that right?
Correct.
Latley! I bet you it's Latley's Leatherworking. Latley's Leather, something along those lines. If she's anything like her dad. Yeah. So I walk into the shop.
As you walk into the shop, the familiar scent and comforting scent of leather fills your nostrils. Instantly,
I love that
you're
smell.
at comfort levels. Standing behind the counter is a beautiful young lady with obvious heritage related to Charnellan. Lotley Nellen stands behind the counter, currently embossing a belt. He looks up. Hello.
Hi. I don't know whether you remember me or not, but I'm
Of
Covet.
course. I Covet. She moves some of her hair behind her ear. Can I help you?
Well, this little guy here, as she scratches underneath Absinthe's chin, he was incapacitated for a little while, and well, because I was taking care of him, his leather armor went to the wayside. It's cracked and not very well taken care of. Now that he's all better, I'd like to put him back in his armor. Is there any way to fix it, or do I need to buy a new one?
We can't fix cracks in leather. No amount of conditioner is going to repair a crack. But we can do a new suit. Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a fun project. You mind setting him down for a moment so I can measure him?
And Covet looks at Absinthe and says, "You heard her. Crawl down on the counter." And he crawls down her arm, twisting, turning down her arm, and sits down kind of like a dog would on the floor.
She's going to pick him up and does so with practice hands. She's going to get a 20 minimum on her animal handling check. As she picks him up, smiles at him, petting the side of his face. She's dealt with drakes before, you can tell. Putting him on the counter, she extends his wings and measures them out with a fabric ruler and begins taking notes. Did you have a specific color in mind? I have several dyes. The selection's there on the wall.
Well, I mean, he is green. Black would be a lot of fun. But
Purple.
that's a good idea. Let's go purple.
Purple? Of
And
course.
put a gold trim on it. He'd be all ready for Mardi Gras.
Let's go for it. Purple with gold trim. Sure.
Purple with gold trim. I can do that. A little bit of filigree work.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
I mean, we're going to the Fey realms and potentially to the Fey court, so Queen Titania.
She
Gotta
smiles.
trying to make it look good.
I know just the thing. I have these. Someone sold them to me a while back. And she's going to gesture to a small jar with a glass lid that is glowing. I've been looking for a good project to put a couple of runes on, just decorative. Would it be okay for me to include these?
Sure, that looks interesting. What is it?
These are fire salts.
Let's do it.
She's going to go ahead and start cutting out the pieces. It's going to montage the span of about 4 to 5 hours of her working on this. You guys will head out, but the montage of her working on Absinthe's armor is going to be cutting the armor, doing the burnishing of the edges, polishing it, dyeing it, embossing in the runes, and then setting the fire salts into the leather itself and magically sealing it while no one's looking. She's going to cast a spell. With the doors closed and the darkness around her, she's going to infuse the armor with a seal of warding. It's not powerful enough to make any massive impact, but it will prevent the leather from decaying quickly. It's essentially a 1-year warranty cheaply on the leather.
I love that. Because he didn't even have it a full year.
But the purple leather armor will fit Absinthe perfectly and have gold trim and glowing orange runes. She is going to charge you 100 gold pieces for the fine detail work that it took to do this. Because it's expensive, there's not a lot of demand for familiar armor.
As Winkle says, take care of your familiar, for someday your familiar may take care of you. She replaces loincloth with familiar.
Indeed. For some reason, and I'm sorry for this, but through my head, there's a fanfic where a familiar has replaced a loincloth in a fan service image of Covet.
You're welcome. Glad I can help.
Some wings and a tastefully placed tail, all set.
Wow.
This is why we work well together.
I'm so sorry. All right, so you pick up the armor that afternoon.
Yes, and I do say, it's nice to see that you have your own shop. You deserve it.
Thanks. I've worked really hard. I had a boyfriend for a while, but he kind of skipped town. And if you know anybody, send them my way. I'm in the market.
I'll keep that in mind.
Eowyn.
No, Eowyn is in mourning.
He's fire resistant.
Got a point.
No, thank you.
Eowyn can find his own women. Remember, he's already a widower.
With that being said, she does pay.
Yep.
And then, but she also leaves because she remembers that after she had bought a large sum from her last time that she was in town, she actually left Charnellan's and opened her own shop at that point.
Right.
That was her plan. So, she pays the bill, and when she leaves a note and says, that says, "You deserve this. You've earned it." And she leaves an extra 500 gold.
Well, thank you profusely for that.
She won't see it. She's
Okay.
gonna just kind of slide it underneath,
Okay.
a plant or whatever she's got there on
Sure.
the counter.
Awesome. Twilight, you're looking for an upgraded suit of armor as well.
Yep.
So you would also have to deal with Lotley Nellen. and she doesn't have that black studded leather armor, but she does have studded leather armor she can sell you that is very nice. Are you looking for a +2 suit of armor?
So I'm looking for to give her what I've got plus paying for whatever the difference is.
Okay. So what you've got now, you'll get 1,000 gold credit. So for 5,000 gold, you can get +2 armor. Want the +2, or you want to try to get for a +3? I don't think you have enough gold for.
How much would the +3 be?
24,000 gold.
No, I will keep what I've got.
Okay. Don't want to go up to the +2. Okay.
Hold on, he's still looking.
Sure.
No, I was just wondering if they had something in inventory that was beyond just the standard +2.
No, she doesn't. Not a lot of people sell stuff to her, fortunately.
Okay. Now, I wasn't sure between her and her father what they had, but
Yeah, there's not a lot. Not as far as special features go. No.
okay.
Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So you guys have done your shopping. Anywhere else you want to go? Anything else you want to buy?
Need to buy some honey cubes, but go for Islarin first.
I was gonna say I would like to stop by Bar Boilers.
Fire boilers. What's the worst that could happen? All right. So, what happened to fire boilers? Fire boilers. I have lost fire boilers shop. 1 second. Trying to find fire boilers. There we go. I found it. Here we go. I actually pulled up the old fire boiler shop. All right. You guys find fire boilers, Honey's Hole. As you guys come up to the shop, you are greeted by the matron of the establishment. How can I help you today?
Matron?
Yes?
I'm sorry.
We've been away for a while. We were expected to. I'm sorry, you just caught us by surprise.
Hi, I'm Finklet. Can I help you?
We expected Mr. Farboy?
You don't let him out the front anymore.
Oh,
He has a
does
problem
Jimmy
with
still work
people.
here?
Oh yes, my son's in the back. Yes, why?
I don't know if you remember me, but you helped me get my hair done last time I came here.
Yes, of course.
My name's Cabot. It's good to see you. You have a new establishment, it looks like?
Yes, it's been a nice change, a nice transition. We got funded by one of our local wealthy individuals by the name of Tay Eagle Splitter. He decided to open up the meadery as a financial investment and negotiated that we take over the front of the house.
He's my brother, so to speak. I'm so glad to see that this is doing well.
We're doing
I
quite
heard,
well.
but-
We've got some exports lined up, and we're sending mead all over Toivoa now.
That's amazing. Do you still spell do you still sell potions and things like that?
Of course. What can I help you with?
We're going on a long trip, and I know that my friend here, Islaren, in particular, wanted something. Healing potions are always a good thing. But Islaren, what were you looking for?
I was hoping to purchase some potions of superior healing as well as some potions of heroism.
The potions of superior healing, we have 20 of those. They're 450 gold each.
Take 4 of those.
For a total of 1,800 gold. Excellent.
Yep.
It'll make me close early today.
How many of those total do you have?
20? Well, 16 now.
16. Can I have 5?
Of course. It's gonna be 1,350 gold. Oh, sorry. 2,150. Is that right? 2,250. I'm sorry. It's 2,250 is the correct total. Eric's brain got fried there. I've been doing some tutoring on chemistry and physics lately, so
I understand.
crossing math with synthesis has been.
Do you have any mana potions?
We do. We managed to have 6 in stock at the moment. They're the greater ones. They cost 1,200 gold each.
Ooh.
How much?
1,200 gold. They're quite rare.
Yeah.
Could I get one of those, please?
Of course. And she's
I
going to
would
provide you
also
with a
like
very
one.
fancy blue bottle. You would like one as well?
I would like one also.
Would you like?
Like 2, please.
All right. There's only 2 left.
And you said these were greater mana potions?
These are greater mana potions.
Okay.
And there's only 4 on the shelf, but she does yell to the back, Jimmy! Jimmy! Can you provide me with more mana potions? And an arm snakes out from the back and places the last 2 potions on the shelf.
Jimmy, it's good to see you.
Coming from behind the counter, from that back beaded curtain, a figure walks into view. Hooded and cloaked in brown, the figure arrives with glowing eyes. Nice to see you too.
It's been a long time. You were always so kind.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you. I always saw your arm.
I don't get out much. And he's,
Well, I'm glad you do now.
I don't. Excuse me. And he's going to go to the back.
Okay, I'm just saying that's the first time I've actually seen Jimmy. I've always seen arms. So I'm really excited.
He had a hard time, didn't he?
Oh, Jimmy's had a real hard life.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Do you have a potion of invulnerability?
We have 2.
I would like one of those.
Of course. That's going to be 3,800 gold. Do be sure not to drink it until you really need it, though. Anybody else want anything from the alchemist shop?
I do have potions of heroism.
Of course. You have 4 of them. They're,
Don't forget we've got 13 in the party inventory as well.
Oh, we do? Oh,
Yep.
never mind then. That's
Damn, almost made a big sale.
And there's potions of supreme healing too. 6 of those potions
You
of
did gold
speed.
dragon grenades?
She smiles. I have one in stock at the moment. Someone came through recently
Yeah.
and bought an entire case of them. Can you believe that?
And how much are those?
The adult dragon breath grenades are 8,000 gold each.
8,000 gold each, and they bought a case.
Indeed. They said that they were going to be dealing with an old enemy. He was a very nice man. Dressed very dapper in tan with a wide-brimmed hat.
I'd bring hat. Interesting.
Said he was sailing west the next day. That was about 3 weeks ago, though.
GM Eric's
Lauren
sitting
has no
here
idea who that could be.
I'm sorry, what was that? Jordan's wondering who that could be?
I said, it's Lauren has no idea who that could be.
Right, it's Lauren has no idea. Jordan's like, oh, crap. This is me dropping lore bits for people. If you guys ask questions of NPCs where I can drop lore, I will drop lore.
Did you ever manage to secure the potion of speed recipe again?
No. In fact, I heard that the one man who knew about it died.
If you happen to get a potion of speed, do you think you could recreate it?
We could certainly try. We'd have to reverse engineer it, of course. It would destroy the potion in the process.
Could we receive royalties thereafter from future creation?
If you could acquire one, yes. If we were
What do you
able to
think, guys?
replicate it.
What do you think, guys?
I think that's worth
Yeah.
the investment.
I do too. I mean, we've got 4 of them.
We have 4 potions of speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will gladly buy all of those from you if you're willing.
Not all. We're going to a place where we might need him.
Are you
Yeah.
certain?
But we can spare what? 1?
2.
2.
Only if the group completely agrees on it. The whole group.
I'll gladly pay for them.
Is Lauren, Eowyn, Winkle?
Fine by me.
Objections?
All right.
How much did you offer for them? Oh, go ahead, Ewan.
He's going to offer you 10,000 gold per potion.
Per potion?
Per potion of speed.
Plus royalties.
If they can reverse engineer them. So,
I'm just afraid she might need more than 1. That's why I suggested 2.
there's a risk that they don't synthesize these. So this is a choice that you guys are making for the entirety of the Toivotan campaign setting. Do you want to give them a chance? And I will roll the dice on the back end. Do you want to give them a chance to be able to create potions of speed once again? In exchange for 10,000 gold per potion. And you have 4 of these you could sell. That would be...
We can sell.
People could get a +3 suit of armor.
So we could sell 2 with royalties and us knowing the recipe as well.
That's the theory. If they can reverse engineer it. And I don't know. I'm going to have to roll the dice on the back end.
And I will provide them bardic inspiration for them to assist in that role.
And guidance.
It's going to take
from me.
far longer than 1 minute to do. So neither of those, or 10 minutes to do. So neither of those are going to be able to be assisted.
Could I assist? I'm proficient in alchemy.
They're going to smile and they're going to say, I think we've got that aspect under control.
Yes, we'll give them two. We will sell them two, with the royalties and the recipe. All the
four?
things.
Or just two?
Just two.
Understood.
Just two. Because we're gonna need it going forward.
Very well. You gain 20,000 gold. So,
Everybody gets 300. Excuse me. Everybody gets 3,333 gold.
understood. So, if there's nothing else, I will get working on these right away. And she is going to take those potions of speed and she's going to take them to the back immediately. And you will hear a safe open and close. If you'll excuse me, we have a lot of work to do. And she's going to start ushering you guys out. It's funny because as diminutive as we have portrayed Covet, this halfling only comes up to about Covet's thigh.
Taller than somebody.
As she's ushering you out, it's by pushing on the calves of your legs, moving you out.
And the
Where
rest
would
of
we-
Loa thanks us.
Where would be the best place for Winkle to sell this spider silk?
Oh, I got rid of it.
Oh, where'd you get rid of it?
No, didn't I give it to your daddy?
Yep.
No, he didn't take it.
You guys
Oh,
got
okay.
the wedding dress made, didn't you?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
He said it would take months to get it smooth,
That's true.
so he didn't take it.
That's right. All good. So you still have it.
Yeah, we've still got it.
She'll buy it off you if you want to sell it. She'll pay you 2,000 gold for it.
Sell it.
We'll sell it.
Very well. Scratch it off the character sheet. Wow. Our boiler's going to have a makeover. Thanks, guys. Wedding dress for Jimmy's bride. Perfect.
I love that so much.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I love that so much.
Right? Well, we know something about Jimmy. He's got very long digits.
Lucky girl.
Kind. Yeah. Anyway, as you guys head back out into the town after having visited Far Boilers and attempting to make the Potion of Speed trade another thing here in Toivoa once again, what would you like to do?
Now that we've got this windfall, I can actually afford to try to upgrade my shield.
Okay.
So I'd like to trade in my +1 shield and then between the gold and the remaining astral diamonds I have, pay for the difference to get a +2 shield.
Very well. We can check mark that.
Do we
You
do
guys-
that at Judas
you
or
do
at
that
Trinell's?
You do it, Judith.
Okay.
It does involve Borgus enchanting the upgrade, but yes. It's quite the show.
Would they charge for it net?
They're going to charge the difference, so a +2 shield. 2 shields are 3,000 or 6,000 gold, plus 1 shields are 1,500. So you're going to be charged 4,600.
Got it.
Cool.
And gold. That is 1 actual diamond and then the rest in gold.
Understood.
How much more would he need? Would Islara need to get a +3? Just out of curiosity.
An additional 20,000 gold. I think it's outside of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. I can help, but I won't make it that far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm not expecting that.
Alrighty. So, having done all the shopping today and all the moseying around town, it's going to get to be about 6 o'clock in the evening. Time for you guys to meet up with your friend Rafinas.
Yep. Are you ready, my love?
Yeah, it's time.
And didn't you come here before, Ayla?
What? Yes, this is where I learned to make the spaghetti with love, with the meatballs.
This was a
Exactly.
spicy meatball.
Right. You remember I make it as frequently as possible because I learned to make it with love. Even the
From
garlic.
Carlo.
So, as you
And I
guys
spent
come in,
a week here.
you'll see Rafinas at a table for 7.
I guess that's us.
She gestures to the table. So, Twilight, welcome, Covet, Bwinkle, Ayla, Eowyn, and Islarin. The garlic bread here is absolutely delicious and to die for. How can I help?
There's a lot of secrets, shadows, fogs, and things that just need clarification.
Of course, you want me to reveal secrets. I've come to think of you as friends. So why not? As she's going to take a sip of wine that is being poured. What do you want to know, Twilight?
I know that there were dealings between my father and several others that eventually led to the creation of Vagradam. I know that for all intents and purposes that the intent was protection of Shantara Grove, and well, we know how that turned out. But I don't think that's everything. And I know that there were things that he wanted for me, and I want to know what role you play in all of this.
Well, I know some of the answers. Not all. After all, Knight's call was very private, you understand. He valued secrecy in his activities. And if he was still alive, I'd be bound to certain bonds that I have made with him. So I can't answer certain things. But there are other things that I can. You wanted to know what he had intended for you? As far as I know, Twilight, he intended for you to take over the Shintaran Grove after his retirement. He had built a cabin in the woods where he intended to retire with your mother. They were going to live happily ever after in the delightful, restful space. Then the darkness hit. So those plans are shot. As far as my involvement with the Vagradan situation, you could say that I was contracted as a foolish young girl. Make contact with a fey creature by someone here on the material plane of existence. I dabbled in magics that I should not have. I learned a spell called Contact Other Plane.
Have it sits up just a little bit for that one.
I was able to reach out and find someone of supreme power. Turned out to be your father. I served as a medium, an intermediary between my client and Knight's Call in order to facilitate meetings and exchanges of knowledge and of goods. I was set up with a significant amount of money that allowed me to live financially independently for the rest of my life. I still live off of the proceeds of that deal. A little bit of investment goes a very long way, you understand. Now, well, being a bard is a hobby that I've taken to. I've enjoyed it, and I've honed my craft. I still have the capacity to communicate with other planes of existence, to astrally project myself to other places, to be where I'm not wanted in order to learn what I'm not supposed to learn. Quite useful as an information broker. And I make money doing it just to further my own ends. After all, being financially independent is different than being financially comfortable. So, did that answer your question?
So the whole thing with Masaba was just ill choices of a misspent youth?
Who want to know about my person regarding being a daughter of Masaba? Now
I'm just trying to figure out how all that just crosses.
Can I get a persuasion check? Because this is a topic she does not normally want to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's an 18?
Yeah.
You want to use that inspiration or not?
No, it's just there's a gray area right here, and it's very confusing for Twilight.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it's more of he's confused about the fascination.
Okay. She's going to give you a little bit. Everyone makes mistakes when we're young. And sometimes we learn better and turn away from those who abuse us.
Well, I'm glad my legend is a bright, shining beacon on a hill that can be an aspiration for one such as yourself.
Likewise, Twilight. Remember, if I'm not here, what can you ever chase to be better?
Habit smiles at the interaction between the two of them, and she asks, "You may have been a broker,
Yes.
and I understand of contract confidentiality.
Oh, I'm still an information broker, Covet.
I understood. I'm not, I'm not dumb enough to think that you're not.
Oh, no one said that, dear. You're quite intelligent. In fact, you're one of the most shrewd people I know. I would say you're even more shrewd than my boyfriend.
Your
Lucky
boyfriend?
male. Who's your boyfriend?"
Now that would be telling, wouldn't it? We're a hot item right now, but we're trying to. He's asked that we keep the relationship private for now. If you want to find out more, watch Trolley Void Trainwreck on Wednesday nights.
Not a selfish play. So
He's the one that got you the shard.
She smiles. Very good.
So the question is, and I know that contracts and all, but this was a while ago, and it all depends on whether they're still alive or not. Who was the other person that you broke information through with Twilight's father, Night's Call? Not through, with. Who was that secondary person?
Oh, goodness.
That's Scar. Dolgren.
Was it Shadows? I mean, she's just gonna sit there, but in her mind, she's wondering, was it Doldrin's Shadow Scar or?
Can she talk about this?
This is in her mind.
Yeah. She's going to look very uncomfortable. Almost like she wants to answer, but can't.
Contract still in place then.
He nods.
Understood.
What can you tell me about Thalia?
Go ahead. What was the question?
What can you tell me about Thalia?
Thalia Neverwhirl. Haha. That's a public figure that I can talk at length about. She's very fond of wine. Very much the Black Widow type. They say that she rules Shintaran Grove, but no one knows exactly how. I'm not sure of what she can do, but I do know a couple things she can. I hope that's helpful. Number one, she can't challenge Queen Titania of the Fae. Not yet, at least. Shintaran Grove, while powerful, doesn't lend her enough power in order to challenge the hierarchy of the Fey realms. Not yet. I do.
But that is a goal.
Go ahead.
But that is a goal.
Oh, yeah.
That you know.
I do know that Thalia stole something from a friend of ours. She winks at you. And whatever that is poses a real threat to everything. And I consider Thalia to be a bit of a rival. Someone who needs to be put in her place.
Lending assistance, are you?
She smiles. Lending? No. Flat out giving it. I'm giving you knowledge, Twilight. And you know just as well as I do, as do your friends, that knowledge is power. Isn't that right, Eowyn?
Well, I don't disagree.
You have at your disposal a collection of very powerful individuals, Twilight. You've collected a noble from the Fey courts as your wife, an ambassador of Nausha in the form of Eowyn Fey, a princess and noble from the Curial Isles in Ayla Taylor, the ambassador of the Shinoza Protectorate, and it's just come to my information as to who Winkle is. See, he's been a bit of a mystery to me, and no one really talked about that until I was walking past a certain shop today and looking through the window. And I saw Judith of her intricacies and oddities communicating with Bwinkle. Well, you know me, Twilight. I fancy myself to be something of a cunning linguist.
Good with your tongue, are you?
I do my best. I wish my boyfriend would let me show him. But I have a good ear for things. And the bellows of the Musatar are quite unique. I didn't know that we were in the presence of one of the war chieftains of the Musatar tribes. It explains a lot, though. I had heard about an encounter in Shatter Shaddai where he got upset with some moose chucks outside the Grand Library. I'd heard about how he dealt with the various cats in the land of Corlin. All of this is explained by his skill in archery and martial prowess. Deny it, Boinkle. You're the son of the chieftain of your tribe. It's true.
Yes, the great Bartholomews.
I didn't know that Bartholomews was your father. But for those of you who don't know, Bartholomews currently rules an entire fragment of the Fey realms. The plains have been fought over for many, many years. We're in the presence of the child of an archfey.
We've lost Kathy.
Okay, guys, y'all don't understand. I have grown up with these stories all my life, so this is just adding to it, and I'm like, yes!
Bartholomews.
I've heard these stories since I was a toddler.
Bartholomews, the great chieftain of old. He rampages across the plains, destroying all who could mold. He fights the fungus and rides among us. Brave as he could be, rules over everything he can see.
Yeah, Dad.
Winkle just says, yeah, Dad.
Covet was.
You
drinking
told me you
wine.
were a war chief, but not the son of Bartholomews. We didn't hear about him over here.
Covet's choking on her wine.
We found him on top of an altar getting ready to be sacrificed for Vagradan. You know, just standard, normal activities for us.
I need some more wine.
That would have been quite the sacrifice. It would have empowered Vagradan to a degree beyond expectations.
He was hoping for godhood, but we stopped it, obviously.
Sacrificing the son of an archfey in order to empower a dragon? That could have at least gotten him to demigod. Did you think that they were simply sacrificing a minotaur?
Yes.
Well, they were also doing this in a temple of Thane as well, desecrated.
A violated temple of things.
Yeah, a very violated temple of fame.
Well, that's what I expected. So, Twilight,
It's all in
you
the book
have
that I get.
strings you can pull that you didn't even know were here. Bartholomew is a powerful war chief. That much is known. You need to make sure not to offend him should you decide to use his forces against the Shintaran Grove, or with it. I'm not certain he will send troops to go and aid you in the assault, but perhaps in maintaining and establishing a police presence, the forces of the Musatars could prove useful. Of course, you also have the forces of the Shintaran Grove, the Blue Cloaks, Cariel Isles, all of whom are going to be very interested.
As well as the celestial hosts that we freed as well from the Vault of Still Time.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Tell me more.
Didn't you read the book?
I did, but it was deliciously vague.
As any good tale should be.
I prefer to put my hands directly on the tail.
Yeah, not his.
No,
That's my territory.
precisely. Which is why I keep my hands to myself.
Smart.
Or your boyfriend.
My boyfriend, notably, doesn't like being touched.
That's disappointing.
I know, right? I'm working on him to convince him otherwise. It takes time with these elves, but I understand that it's worth it.
An elf.
Oh, yes.
Well, elves are very, very loyal.
Oh,
My
he's
father-
viciously loyal.
My father is an elf, and I'm half elf. I can tell you, they are extremely loyal. And once he is yours, you won't get rid of him.
I'm standing right here.
Yes, I know. That's why the covet is so fortunate.
Well, I'm not going to make my man jealous by flirting with Twilight.
Great.
Smart lady.
I would hate to have to mutilate the great Orpheus, so smart woman.
Oh, such a shame. I'm sure that Twilight and my boyfriend would both appreciate a good cat fight.
Like it rough, do you?
Darling, you have no idea.
I think I do. As she looks pointedly at Twilight and winks and smiles.
Wow, what was that?
The groan.
The groan. That was not a groan. That was a witch's cackle.
That was a witch hazel.
I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I may have actually gotten some points with Ruffinus. That's awesome.
Actually, yeah. Ruffinus smiles.
Twilight's like, this is going downhill fast. What the hell's getting ready to go down here?
What can I answer other than that? I'm sure that the rest of you have questions. Twilight's been quite forthcoming.
Let me think a moment.
Awen, do you have any questions for Rafinas?
Not
Well,
at the
there's
moment.
the other questions.
Go ahead. Did Slarm want to say something? Did I run over you?
I think it was
Wasn't me.
Awen.
Okay.
I think it's
I
Alan.
think it was
Okay.
Awen.
Nothing yet. Okay, understood. Are there any maps of the Fey realms? No.
Okay.
She looks at you. Here, of it. Know that the Fey realms shift and rotate. They turn inside and out, and distances are measured in landmarks and periods of travel, not necessarily in distance.
Agreed. Just, it's been a while, and I was just hoping that maybe there was a Shelleyans to the north, the plains are to the east, Shantara grows to the west.
No, there's not a lot of places that have definitive directions, and compasses don't work there. Can't just travel by map. You have to know where you're going, or get lost on the way.
What's the currency there now? I know it shifted from time to time, but I'd heard silver, but I know it can change. The whims of the Fae.
As of 2 days ago, I was trading in silver in Mythgate.
Okay.
As far as the Shellian goes, I suspect it's probably still rumors and fabricated lies.
What do you get out of all of this, Rafinas?
Out of what exactly?
The tall tales, the interactions, the bleedovers from Shantara Groves, the reclamations, the restorations, Queen Tatalia, Neverwhirl, all of it.
Oh, I'll tell you, Twilight. I'll be very forthcoming, just like I am with my boyfriend. Not hitting on him, Covet. I'm just telling him the truth.
Never said your word.
I want to live comfortably, without worry of being hungry, without worry for my safety, without worry that the realms that surround me are going to be dissolved and eaten by some shadowy creature or some impetuous wench who gets bee in her bonnet about the fact that she may or may not be the most beautiful person in the world. I don't care about dragons and dragonborn. I care about me. And I care that I'm and provided for. If that happens to be benefited by the greater good, then so be it. Why would I want war or domination? Doesn't help me. I don't want to rule over people. I have no desire to be in charge. Responsibility's a drag, Twilight. You'll learn that if you do rule the Shantarian Grove. You'll be so busy you won't have time for yourself. All I want, and what I'm trying to achieve, is a comfortable life here in Toivoa. For myself.
Information broker, right?
Yes. I figured it was the best way to avoid all-out combat. I'm not that good with a sword or a knife. I can get by, but I'm not an evoker. I'm not going to destroy someone with a spell. I'd rather destroy them with a word.
Bard, spy master.
Exactly. Someone who is valuable to everyone so that no one threatens me lest I reveal where the bodies are buried. Mutual assured safety. It's a wonderful thing. Does that answer your question, Twilight?
It's a safe answer.
It's the truth.
May I ask a question?
Just did, but you may ask a second. I heard that, Ayla, and I know exactly where you come from. Go ahead.
If it were you, what would be the best way to attack?
To attack what? Are we talking about the
Okay,
Shintar Grove?
yes.
Well, if it were me, I wouldn't attack the Shintarn Grove at all.
But
I
if you
would-
had to.
Oh, I will answer. Of course. I would send the best that I could to go and attack for me. I would encourage them to find ways to stop the portals from tearing rifts in reality and reinforcing the island. I'd find one of the most powerful paladins and political figures in all the realms in order to fund an expedition to gain the pieces necessary in order to forge a staff. I'd send that individual with her new husband across the seas with a pair of Shadar Kai who think of me as a rival, someone who could be manipulated into doing exactly what I need in order to reclaim their homeland. Specifically motivated the rumors that it can be done and that their place in the hierarchy of the world rests completely in their hands. I'd offer my assistance at every turn, providing them exactly the bit of information and knowledge necessary in order to drive them forward and forward. When they meet a individual from the Curial Isles, I'll use that in order to further my aims by encouraging them to learn about the secret society down there. It helps me in the end because the information brokerage aspect, well, it's an investment in the long term. But by developing these relationships with a pyromancer from Nausha and motivating them with the belief that they can actually purge the Shintara Grove, I have hope that they could succeed. All I have to do at that point, Mr. Bwinkle, is to continue supporting my efforts and my minions in order to succeed the assault.
Beautiful answer for a politician. Thank you.
All the answers without answers. Ha ha ha. That is not covet. That is the player.
That's the player. Understood. He smiles at all of you. That's how I would attack the Shintara Grove. Have someone else do it for me.
Of course.
No, Rapinus. I am surprised to find myself saying this. Perhaps there is common ground we can walk on.
Indeed. What
No.
makes you think that?
Why? You know why I took my oath?
Why?
Because I believe that someone needs to make sure that people don't have to look over their shoulders for the capricious whims of powerful monsters from beyond this world.
That's perfect.
What I am seeking to do, both in this endeavor and afterward, is to, I suppose, develop methods to combat those. Above all, I will need information.
And
I get the feeling that we'll be speaking quite often.
well, possibly. You see, once you leave the material plane with the baneful Ashwood Spire, I won't be able to communicate with you at all.
That is true, but I'm thinking of the long term.
Oh, in that case, I would gladly be of service to the ambassador of the Shinoza Protectorate in their efforts to purge the world of monstrous creatures that threaten both the Protectorate and the safety of all. Unsaid,
Of
and me.
course. Leveraged self-interest.
Of course.
Miss Lauren will just give her a nod. Let the matter rest there.
Here's the chicken parmigiana.
I made that last night and it was really good. I'm just saying.
I did not know that. That was a lucky guess. Just
No, seriously, I did make that last night and it was really good.
That's really cool.
You had that day before yesterday, didn't you?
Sounds like I need to make it this weekend. All right. Except I have pork roast. I'm doing pulled pork this week. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy your dinner. Were there any other questions that I can answer? After all, we're getting along so well.
Do you have any information on Ashelian and the courts at the moment? It's been a while since I've been there, and we all know Titania can be finicky at best.
Yes, I do. After all, I've been making it a point of order to be as well connected to the Fey realms as possible, as long as the staff was broken. I have to be aware of what threats I face, to understand. So, let's discuss the Fey Court. Currently, Queen Titania holds sway over the Fey Courts. She rules in Ashelian and is titled Queen Titania of the Shimmering Courts. She has a variety of people that normally would be at court, but she has recently sent many of them off on a hunt. They're looking for a white stag in the Fey realms. Apparently, she wants to collect one of the most beautiful creatures for herself.
Right here.
Good.
Nothing.
He stomps Twilight's foot.
Ow.
There are still several Fae who stay at court, who were not involved in the hunt themselves. I can tell you about each of them if you'd like. First being her chef. Chef Lyriel of the Silver Snowflake. He's
still there?
Oh, yes. He's quite good. Established herself as Queen Titania's personal chef, and handles all the food in the court. Also there is Aode Moonvine. She's the keeper of the Hanging Gardens, a archfey who handles most of the aspects of nature near Ashelion. He ensures that the beautiful environment is maintained for Queen Titania's whim. Her counterpoint is Yavia Bitterwood, who is in charge of the plants outside of Ashelion and is not exactly the most agreeable of people. She resents Queen Titania for excluding her, but appreciates the freedom she's been given to rule outside of the land.
Slightly bitter, is she?
Slightly. Currently attending court is Nightshade Moss River, the individual who is responsible for the existence of Mythgate, the city that rivals Ashelion. She's talking to him about urban planning. It's a topic he finds interesting after having created the city of Mythgate on a dare from his wife. Spectra Starsparkle is an attendant in court. She is the beautician that assists Queen Titania in ensuring that everyone else is up to standards. You can't appear
Friend of
before...
yours is Lauren?
Sorry, repeat that?
I see a reaction from Miss Lauren, and I'm curious about it.
We know her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that the one that we saw in Australia?
Yes.
It
Work
is,
with
yes.
worked with Drake Crystal Glow too,
Indeed.
which I killed.
Yep. She
Oh.
is in charge of the beauty of everyone who attends Queen Titania. She's the one who ensures that you are attractive enough in her presence.
And you hear Covet at that point just go, guys,
Primordial coming out.
Also in attendance is Salusa Miramora, an envoy from the swamps. I'm not sure what her aims are there, but she's a dreary individual, not pleasant to look at all. Spectra has had a hard time getting her to the point where she appears even humanoid.
and you said she's from where? I'm sorry, GM.
From the swamps. Horith Holarin is a young man who's been in service to Queen Titania for a while. He's been collecting stories and attempting to be her new bard extraordinaire. He's a rival that I've had a bit of dealings with. Nowhere near as good as you, Twilight, but has besmirched my name on a couple of occasions. I've taken appropriate action to ensure that I'm still Quintania's favorite. Then, of course, there's Lumiona Misty Jacket, the Archfey of Chaos. She's a busty individual who I find distasteful and directly counter to my interests. I want things to be ordered, organized, and predictable. Lumiona is, for lack of a better term, my enemy.
I've heard Lumiona has been off the deep end of sorts.
Lumiona Misty Jacket is the deep end, Twilight. Fortunately, there are friends that I have in the court. Stell Brightgrove is a warrior fairy from the Brightgrove. She's probably your greatest ally, Twilight, against the Shantara Grove. They regularly fight against the darkness from the Brightgrove, holding it at bay and keeping the light prevalent in the Fey realms. If you're going to make a friend in Ashelion, she's the one you want to make friends with.
I need to look up still. Okay.
And lastly, a new presence has begun emerging in Ashelion. It's a presence that's not been there for many, many years, but has reestablished itself recently. The Archfey warrior known as Maeve.
Oh,
no.
Twilight just applies palm to face.
She has been more influential as of late.
It just shakes head from left to right and from right to left.
Apparently, during her exile, she made friends with certain tribes
No.
in Western Indonesia. The centaurs worship her. And a tribe of drow that live in the caves of the Call view her as their mistress supreme.
Of course they do.
And Maeve
Call?
now attends court with Queen Titania of the Fae.
That could work in our benefit.
Why?
My love, means to an end. Means to an end.
Yeah, but who wants to deal with her?
You
I'll
said
tell
caves
you
of the
who.
Call.
I'll tell
Who?
you who. There is a figure, ostentatious as all hell, dressed in black with gold trim, dashing black hair, and wow, what a presence. Always walks with a feline familiar himself. He refers to himself as Menalush, the Prince of Cats, master of the Great Hunt, and ruler of his own realm. He's been appearing from time to time in Ashelion, and I'm not sure why.
Spelling for that, GM.
Does he do the fandango?
Does he do the fandango?
Metaloosh.
Right?
Sorry.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Look, I don't make these things up. Players make these things up, and I just go and organize it and give you guys challenges based off of the stuff that other players have done.
Of course she would leave Shadow
So,
Shaddai and she would go straight to Ashelion because she knew we were heading there.
Here, out of the NPCs that I just listed, 2 of them are mine. The rest are all characters that I've just had to be like, well, what's this character currently doing? Here's what they're currently doing. This was created by a player. I just have to keep track of it, which is great. So y'all are dealing with the interaction of 6 campaigns.
Lovely. So for
What is this, a
Covet.
crossover episode?
Right? It's a crossover episode.
So for Covet in particular, Yes, it's been a while, but she grew up in the court of Ashelian. So do any of these people ring a bell for her other than Spectra?
I will tell you that all of them would ring bells except for Metalouche. Actually, Metalouche maybe even rings a bell. Can I get a history check from you? Oh, with a 9.
I'm gonna reuse that. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna-
reuse that.
Can redo that
I'm
one?
gonna use.
Understood.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
For Twilight as well.
Yep.
Oh my god. Twilight,
Well,
help me. She's like overwhelmed. She's hyperventilating
It's
internally.
been 20 years, but
Internally, but she's looking for a name of anything that her parents would have stated.
Sure. Haven't you been granted
No.
inspiration?
Thank you.
So we are going
Twilight's
to...
gonna fill you in from his college days.
Oh,
Jesus.
crap. No, you didn't say those words. Oh,
Don't
no.
say that. Oh my god. I know you. You forget I knew you
So
in college.
good.
Do not do
So
that
good.
to me.
Oh, thank you so much for this gift, Twilight.
I hate
This
you,
is
Twilight,
gonna
right now.
be great. This is so good. Twilight's Call. You
Sleep on
remember in college, there was this girl who was exploring becoming part of the circus. And you remember she joined a group called the Happy Menagerie.
Was she flexible?
Oh, she was very flexible. She had teal hair and dressed very provocatively. You remember her only as Bad Rabbit. And some of the things that she taught you, you've taught Covet Von Sin.
I am getting pissed.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This may not have been a girlfriend, Twilight, but definitely a girl who wanted to be girlfriend.
It was a Thursday night.
It was a Thursday night, understood. And I'm sorry, I did mess up. I need to correct that last thing. I did miss Champion of the Moon. It's supposed to be Prince of Cats, Champion of the Moon. That's the full title. But Bad Rabbit ended up going and leaving college in order to go join the circus. She had a lot of fun, and last you heard was down near the dwarvish city of Silverspar, having established the Longstars Consortium arm there. But yeah, Twilight. Maybe friendly remembrances? Because she had a familiar. I'm going to shrink the image here. This. She had a familiar back in the day, the form of a cat, a black cat, that she referred to as Metalouche, Prince of Cats, Champion of the Moon, Master of the Great Hunt, and Master of his own realm. What this cat has to do with the situation, that's to be discovered. But that's what you recall, Twilight.
It was Bard College.
Bar College. Bard College, yeah.
College of Swords.
That was the college she attended. Hers was, never mind, I'm not going to say the words. College of Tacos. Anyway.
Bad GM.
Bad GM.
So you're saying she went to an all-women's college?
She went to an all-women's college.
I can say that because I did graduate from an all-women's college.
Yeah.
and it was so much fun.
That
Yeah,
said,
you're not helping Layla.
that said, knowing Bad Rabbit and the character very much would have been into literal tacos. Like, actually enjoyed Taco Tuesday.
Nice.
All right. So, Twilight, do you reveal this to Covet Von Sin?
Yeah, Thursday night went to the study group. Had this met this lady, Bad Rabbit, I think. She had this cat, black cat, Prince of Cats. Had all sorts of these titles: Champion of the Moon, Master of the Great Hunt, Master of his own realm. Really weird.
Minilouche?
Yeah, that thing.
I wonder if it was Minilouche.
Couldn't quite figure out if he did the Fandango.
You remember, as we flash back real quick to Bad Rabbit and Twilight's Call doing the Fandango on that one Thursday night.
Well, this is gonna be fun going home.
And with that, that's a great
No.
ending phrase to say for the end of the episode today. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always, always thankful you choose me to be yours. Next week, we'll come back to the Us Against the Gods, as you guys will finish up your dinner with Rafinas, and perhaps travel to the Fey Realms. Have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. We'll catch you guys later.